Yo, my PogChamps. So do you remember, like a year ago roughly, on YouTube, there was this trend going around where people put unnerving images from God knows where, along with unnerving music, and it got really popular? It was doing the liminal space trend, and this one probably being the most popular out of all of them, with 3.4 million views. I remember watching through this and being really interested rather than horrified. That's how I got introduced to the artist that did all of this, and I forgot his name right now. But he does some really amazing shit, stuff that isn't typical, you know. I get sick of the whole horror, like spooky ghost thing in a haunted mansion a bunch of idiot teenagers got lost in, or a demon, or a witch. Typical stuff like that. But stuff like this is just unknown. It taps into a primal fear, and I can't quite explain it. But the only one in this entire video that really got me was this. And not in the same way as the others in the horror aspect, but something about this particular image makes me want to find out more. But it's not like I'm interested, I'm curious, because it scares me. I'm just kidding, I'm not Vsauce. I grew up watching Vsauce, but I'm not Vsauce. Well, skip to, you know, a few months ago, and I was browsing YouTube and I came across this one video which tapped on a very specific phobia. And that phobia? It's megalophobia. At first, upon seeing this image at the start of the video, I was like, shit, that actually fucking got me. That gave me the creeps more than other images actually ever had. The other images gave me fantastic horror ideas. And horror to me is like a good spicy food, alright? It hurts, and its designer hurt me, but I love it when in right amounts at the right time with the right flavor combination. But this creeped me out for real, and I didn't want to look at it if it wasn't for my curiosity and my intrigue. But when I got to this image, which is the next one, it didn't apply to me. I just thought that was, you know, pretty cool. I like huge buildings. I like cities. I like massive structures. I think they're cool, even though that was fake. This is real. I thought that was a cool landmark. You know, I want to build it I want to build it in SimCity. It's great. That one, it's a cool view to have. It would be. That one scares me. If I was on space floating in front of this thing, it would scare me because of its size. This already scares me. The idea of a giant wall of water scares the shit out of me. This, I think, is fine. This, I'm horrified of. This, nothing. This, nothing either. This, definitely nothing. This, yes, because it's unnatural. This, only if I'm at the foot of it. This, no, I love ships. You know, this is the Burj Khalifa. It's a marvel of engineering and architecture. This, that's super cool sci-fi art. You know, this kind of scary, but you know, most of this didn't apply to me. So I thought, okay, I don't have megalophobia. By the look of it, megalophobia is just the phobia of massive things. Which, but to some extent, only a very, very tiny bit of this applies to me. And it's these. I'm so confused. I'm so fucking confused why this, out of everything, scares me the most. When it doesn't bother most people I've talked to. And then, just a few moments ago, I realized megalophobia was actually, you know, applicable to me. When I search up megalovania creatures, this fucking thing, this whole roster, gets me in that same way that that weird weather phenomenon did. As for waves of water, I understand why I'm afraid of it. It's the fact that it's a giant wave of water, many times larger than you, and it's deep and cold, and it consumes you. That is utterly terrifying for me. I've had nightmares, countless of them, through my lifespan, thinking about being swallowed up by water, remembering my drowning incident, imagining a tsunami, you know, but none of them really compare that much to the very quite frequent nightmares, which I stopped having, by the way, of humongous things coming after me and trying to eat me. Oh, look, the Majora's Moon. But humongous things, mainly something organic looking, whether a weather phenomenon or a living creature. Not a real one, nonetheless, but a horrifying idea. This, for example. Right? That scares me. I realize all of these, like, scare the shit out of me, and I'm not really sure why. This one, fear of very large things. Apparently, when I read, it could extend to either, you know, man-made stuff, or just, you know, or animals. These aren't fucking animals. But this, I don't know why it's horrifying to me. Can anyone explain that to me? I'm not a research channel. I'm just here to share my thoughts. And I wonder how many of you feel the same way about humongous creatures. Let me pick the ones that horrify me the most. Okay? This. Which the idea of him lurking over my territory and being so fucking massive scares the shit out of me. Cthulhu, nah. Seeing him too much. That looks like a Star Weird from Star Wars. That is horrifying to me. It's something unfathomably massive. Not supposed to exist. In my headspace, but I really like that idea of concept as a horror thing. Don't give me giant trolls, give me something like this. You know? Give me something eldritch. Like, I have an obsession with this now and I'm not really sure why. But it makes me feel small. It puts me it makes me feel like I'm helpless. And that's not a very easy feeling to come by. It's not the hot kind either. Staring at all of this overwhelms me with a sense of, if I was there seeing that thing, I'd give up. Like, I'd just submit. Or, you know, I don't know, I'd probably try to survive, but seeing something that massive breaks my mind. That is so weird. Not a spaceship though. I'd love a fucking spaceship. What is this? The ocean, especially the ocean is a fucking rabbit hole of these fucking things. You see that? Now that fucking scares me. Other than the fact that it looks like a vagina. It absolutely fucking scares me. That also fucking scares me. It's stuff like this. And I need someone to explain to me why. I'm just here and that's Godzilla. I'm not scared of Godzilla. Even the idea of that is unsettling. Something that massive. Something overshadowing. Storm clouds like that, which are natural by the way, not the tentacles. But storm clouds like that already fucking scare the shit out of me. What is this? I'm confused. I'm lost and confused. If you're wondering where the normal uploads are, I'm gonna play various games. I'm gonna play some horror games. If you're interested, I can share some games that I know that I love that no one really knows of. I can play games that you want me to play, providing that they're not too expensive or free or something. Like, I would play games if they were free. I'm still gonna continue playing House Flipper, but like I've always said, I want to make you happy while being myself. So I end up doing whatever I feel like doing, and being a solo editor and trying to plan what to do ahead and playing the game recording only to decipher the footage and condense it down to an entertaining, engaging video. It once a day, and it has all taken every single piece of free time I had, especially when my little cousin, who's like a little sister to me, fucking harasses me every day. And I end up spending a lot of time on her, or else she comes in and starts ransacking my fucking room. Of course, I put my foot down sometimes, but you know, family is family. I have stuff like family and friendships that get in the way, and health. That makes me being a solo runner of edited content daily. I guess on the overworking side, I've been getting less sleep. I'm recording this in a sleepy state. I had 5 hours of sleep last night and even less the other night. Thanks for watching.